Hey guys, in this video, I want to do a very special book review for my man, Evan Carmichael, and his book, Your One Word. Hey guys, Henry Kaminski here, the brand doctor from uniquedesignz.net, and I have a very, very special guest coming on the Brand Doctor podcast very, very soon. And I wanted to kind of showcase him a little bit. He's a powerhouse on YouTube, and I was very happy that his team reached out. And because I had reached out to him a couple months ago asking if he wanted to be on the show, and whatever, people get busy and things get lost, but he followed up, and we were going to have him on the show. And I happened to read his book recently, Your One Word, and I was very captivated by it. I was very intrigued by it. I want to give you some great highlights from it and take some time to do that now. So, one of the first things he talks about inside the book is about how to sell, how to get in front of the right people and how to sell. And he talks about how people sell for different reasons. They do featured-based selling. They do benefit-based selling. But he is a big fan of core selling. And real quick, before I dive into this book, I want to just reiterate how powerful Evan Carmichael is on YouTube. If you're not following him on YouTube, you should definitely go check it out. Just type in Evan Carmichael, and you will see a tremendous amount of content from him. He's a powerhouse. He does these entrepreneurial top 10s where he'll take an entrepreneur or a very successful person, and he'll do their top 10 ways to success, or and his YouTube channel is so dynamic. I could sit here for hours and talk about it. You just have to go over there and subscribe and check it out. So he writes this book, Your One Word, and I was, I'm a big branding guy, so I was very curious to see where this book was going to take me. So getting back to the book, right away he starts off with, how to sell, and he talks about how core selling is the way to sell, and you shouldn't be chasing money, and if you're building a business just for the money, you're going to lose. And I thought that this was excellent advice, but he told his story on how he came up with his one word, which is believe. And he talked about how it resonated with him and just the whole story behind it. And it was so powerful. But not only did he just talk about himself in the book, he talked about a lot of other successful folks. He talked about Jessica Alba and her company called The Honest Company, on how she created that. He talked about Richard Branson. He talked about Jay-Z. He talked about a lot of relevant and pop culture icons and how they developed their brands. And he basically gave you a blueprint on how to become a successful entrepreneur. And the thing is this. I know 90% of those people that are going to read the book aren't going to do anything about it. And I want to tell you that you're making a huge mistake if you don't get this book right now and start implementing some of the things that he talks about in it. And he goes on and on. I mean, he gives you a step-by-step on how to generate leads, how to create content that gets shared, how to position yourself as a great brand, how to pick the right logo. And I know he's not a design guy, but how to go about picking the right logo. And it was a breath of fresh air to see somebody like Evan putting all of this incredible knowledge into this book and really share a lot more than just another entrepreneurial book or self-help book. Because that's what I thought it was at first. And then I realized that he goes real deep into the core lessons of entrepreneurship and how and what needs to take place to get to the level of success that he's at. And a lot of the people that he features on his YouTube channel get to be at. And so, you know, he talks about trying and failing, you know, versus regretting, because, you know, time is our most valuable asset. And that's one of the things he says in the book, and it resonated with me because I share that with my clients all the time. You know, he talks about how to goal set and how that is super important. And he talks about how to create an actual campaign, how to actually, a step-by-step blueprint on how to create a marketing campaign to help you grow your business. He talks about having the right mindset, having to create a credo. He talks about sharing your story like he does in his book. He talks about how to gain followers and how to create a tribe. He talks about creating rituals, not only for yourself, but for your followers. He talks about creating that perfect name for your business, how to create and craft the right logo, and how to create that brand message, that brand voice that really sticks out. He goes into all of these details. So it's not just about picking one word that you find appealing or intriguing. He talks about really the details. And he just gives a tremendous amount of insight on what it truly takes to be an entrepreneur. And if you're not doing these steps and you're not following these, this is the core of it. He gives you the basics, and then he breaks it down even further. And so if you're looking to take your business to the next level, if you're really looking to dive into entrepreneurship, if you're still working a 9-to-5 and you want to break out and do your own thing and really start to create a business and a brand that you're proud to promote and want to take it and make it a business that will fund and sustain the life of your dreams for years to come, this is a great book to get started and to really help and guide you in the right direction, because a lot of this stuff I did know because I've been an entrepreneur now for the past decade, but there was a lot of stuff in the book that was very reassuring. It was sort of a refresher, if you will, of all of the things that I did right. All of the things that I did right inside of my business to help me get to the $1 million business that I have today. And so, couple things. Go follow this man on YouTube right now. Go check out Evan Carmichael. And go grab this book on Amazon, Your One Word. I'm telling you right now, I'm keeping this brief because I don't want to go on a tangent, but this is one book. If you want to become a successful entrepreneur, you must have in your repertoire. So hope you got some value out of this, guys. Please share this video with a friend or a colleague. If you find it valuable, drop a comment, leave a like, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And I hope you enjoy this channel. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Take care.